Alright guys, so welcome back to another video. Today I'm reviewing the rest of the main line, the main just like mass retail tie-dye wave, and then I'll get on to, him. But anyways, first up, I'm going to review Freddy. So tie-dye Freddy, honestly, is a really good plushie. Like, I really like the colors. He's very soft, because these plushies definitely are high quality. Like, the quality in these guys is really good with the fabric. It's really soft. There's no printing aside from the tie-dye effect, but there is, some on. Anyways, yeah, so he's got a nice purple nose, or like a violet nose. He's got eyelids like Springtrap, if we get him. See, he's like one of the, not really one of the few, but, one of the ones with the bulging eyes and eyelids. So this seems to be either a modified FNAF 1 Freddy plush, or it could be more likely Rockstar Freddy, because now I know the ears do look like Shamrocks. Let me get this little strand of hair. As you can see, very similar to Shamrocks, but they're less triangle now, which I think is a plus, because I do prefer rounded ears on the Freddy plushies. And the Glamrock Freddy pattern that they used for both Shamrock and Candy, as you can see, Candy Freddy, as you can see, it has this little, I don't know if you can fully see it, but as you can see, it definitely does have like a seam running down it, like a stitch like pattern. So same with Shamrock, you can see it's going down, whereas tie-dye Freddy doesn't. I don't think Rockstar Freddy does. Hold up. No, he does not have the seam line. So it definitely does bear more resemblance to Rockstar Freddy. I guess we'll include Lefty there too. So compared to the original Freddy, there are a lot of differences aside from just color. Well, there isn't really much. The eye, it does definitely look. He's definitely a bit smaller. As you can see, he's got eyelids, whereas he didn't. His eyes are also smaller. These are big bulgy, where these are too, but they're a bit smaller. His eyebrows are embroidered stitching, whereas these are like little felt pieces. And the problem with that people has had was that if I can press it down right, as you can see, it created like this weird expression. But thankfully mine doesn't. So yeah. And the ears obviously are smaller and less round, but still a little round. The biggest change with the ears is definitely this inner pattern, this secondary color. You see, it's not round. It doesn't completely match the shape, the full shape of the ear. The hats are the same, just like all Freddy's, aside from Frostbear, because they changed his material. It's like that. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like that material that they use. Same thing for the bow ties. The bow ties might be slightly different. This guy's bow tie definitely seems a bit. If I take him to the light a bit more, as you can see, it definitely does seem more round than this plushie's bow tie. As you can see, the bow tie is a bit more sharper, more triangular. This one, it still has that look to it, but it's much more rounded off. So, Freddy, honestly, I'll have to give a 9 out of 10. Nothing's really wrong with him. So, yeah, definitely a good plushie. I'd say, out of the mainland ones, you should get this one and Bonnie, and then this other one that we will review, which is Chica. Chica, honestly, even if you don't like the tidal wave, this is one that even if you don't like the tidal wave, you should still get, because wow, they improved upon her so much from her original 2016 plush, which, as I said, I don't mind this plush, but it's definitely got its problems. But the angry face makes it charming, but this one is just objectively, and I just personally like this plushie more. So the bib, thank God they didn't do no printed bib or like a full bib, but they like embroidered the bib. That was weird. They actually, like, to replicate the Wave 1 plush, they actually made it a full bib. And it feels really nice. It feels way better than this scratchy material that they did. I think this is like vinyl or something. Not really vinyl, but it's kind of like the Puppets mask or Rockstar Freddy's star. But this one, it's printed and it feels nice. It just looks better. It looks like a bib. Like, this one looked like a bib, but this one is just more accurate. It's much more round. And yeah, Let's Eat just looks better. But then again, that could just be this plushie being old. And the feathers, before we even get to the face, the feathers are so much better. They're full feathers. They're more accurate. These, as you can see, they have strings sticking out. Mine are kind of kind of starting to deteriorate over time, and they're used out of that weird felt material. So you can see, I don't know how well the camera is gonna capture it, but you can see like the little dirtiness, like little dust bits on it. Can't really get that off. And then the face, yeah, Tie-Dye Chica wins hands down. Like, sure, she looks a little worried. I do wish the eyebrows are a bit straightened. But other than that, this face is 10 times better. It has an actual beak rather than just a random orange stump. The eyes look much better. And, the eyebrows. She no longer looks angry. She looks normal. And the feet are, the arms are better. The body's better. Everything about this plush is better than the original. Maybe outside of the main color. But then again, this is tie-dye, so what do you expect? And, here's the tie-dye tag. Just want to show a complete undamaged one, except for that back there. Because Bonnie's was really wrinkled and ripped, so that's why I cut it off. So, yep, he's only tie-dye without the tag. But anyways, the feet remain relatively unchanged. Still, this isn't printed on, by the way. This is actually a fully stitched piece. And I think that's just really cool. So, yep. This plushie, honestly, is going to have to get a 10 out of 10. This is objectively the best plush of the wave, outside of maybe Bonnie. But yeah, I would get this even if you aren't a fan of the tie-dyes. Just look how much better it looks. And, just for comparison, here's the last form of FNAF 1 Chica we got. We got it in the AR wave, which is Liberty Chica. So, yep, they definitely do like this toy Chica pattern a lot. So, yep, there's tie-dye Chica. Now, let's move on to not Rockstar, tie-dye Foxy. Now, this thing. What happened to him, Funko? Like, not even comparing him to the original Foxy. Not even comparing him to the original Rockstar Foxy. Look at his eye patch. It looks... The eye patch is just so bad. Like, how do you mess this up, Funko? You've been doing Foxys for years. And outside of two that I'll compare him to, you've done really good Foxy plushies. But for some... Even the 10-inch one is better than this. And that'll just be a short or something. But anyways, like, how do you mess up this badly? Like, I've seen some alright looking ones, but for the most part, look how small his eye is compared to the rest of his head. Look at the weird eye patch. It's legit just touching his snout. In some cases, it's legit covering the eyebrows, which you can barely even see. Like, and the color is most inconsistent on him, because if we go over here, this figure, the Pop, which is the best piece of tie-dye Foxy merch, has red, white, and blues. This kind of does, but it's mostly red and just makes it look like a dirty Foxy plush. And the figure is mostly blue with some random reds. This guy would have benefited from being blue just to stand out. At least it would have slightly helped, but... like Funko. These have to be some of the worst Foxy plushes ever. And this one has grown on me. I don't even mind this one, but it's still one of the worst. Like, what has been with you, Funko, and messing up on Foxies? And it looks like the Balloon Circus wave isn't really much better, because outside of Balloon Foxy, Circus Foxy looks bad as well. Or just okay. Foxy needs a... the balloon one's alright, but we need a truly good Foxy plush. For that holiday wave, I really hope they just give us a good Foxy plush, because outside of 10-inch, we really need it. So, how do you go from Rockstar Foxy, which is pretty good, to Captain Foxy, which is amazing? Look how good he looks. Sure he has some face problems, but, he just looks good. How do you get to this using this, almost the same pattern? I just don't get you, Funko. At least he has the hook, but they couldn't even color this part gray, so it looks like it's coming out of his hand. It's so unnatural and weird. People are saying the tie-dyes are better than the originals for Freddy, Chica, Bonnie, and FNAF Box, which is understandable, but for this one, yeah, outside of the hook, yeah, this one's way, way better. Just, if you're not really a diehard fan or 100% completist, I would not get this plush. I would get the 10-inch one, though. The 10-inch one, it has some face problems with some of them, but it looks miles better than this. So, at least the blue's kind of cool. At least the eye patch is blue, so it's not
completely boring. At least it's got teeth. 3 out of 10.
Now we have the final plush for the mainline wave. This is the Tie-Dye Funtime Foxy plush, and honestly, it's got problems, but it's better than Foxy, though it is my second least favorite, but it's still cool. This one's pretty good, it's just the others are better. I really do like the pink, whites, and blues. Just a really nice soothing color. The lips don't bother me as much. They're still not as cute as like the little tongue on the original, which is the original. But I still think it does its job well enough. It's got a bow tie, which is one improvement that I'll give over this one. Oh, and the cheeks being a little bigger. Like, other than that, this plushie I just like more, but you know, this one has the bow tie. And some of them, for some reason, the eyelashes were coming out of the eyeball. But mine doesn't. As you can see, mine are perfectly fine. So, yeah, I really do like this plush. This is actually one of my favorite Foxies. It's just so cute. Look at him. So, yeah, and Tie-Dye Funtime Foxy, I still like. I really like the pink nose, the eyes. I haven't seen any where the eyelashes are coming out of the eyeball, so you shouldn't have to worry about that. This one has eyebrows, unlike this original one, because this original one I think was based off FNAF World and trying to be consistent with Mangle. But this one, they just gave it eyebrows, I guess. I don't really know why, but you know, whatever. As you can see, it still uses that original Captain Foxy / Rockstar Foxy base. And if we take Foxy, as you can see, yep, they are the same pattern, but this one obviously is way better. Like, subjectively, this actually might be better than my favorite. I might actually like her more than Chica. I don't really know, but
For what it is, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. And for Bonnie, that original 7 out of 10 ranking has gone to a 9 out of 10 ranking. This plushie is amazing. But, yeah.
so that was the Tade wave. So yeah, that is the complete main Tade wave. I will be back to review the other two plushies from the wave that I have. Unfortunately, I don't think 10-inch Tade Freddy's out anymore, so yeah, just have to get him next time or something. Well, not next time, but you know, at some point, or just not get him at all. So yep, that's the only plush I'm missing from the Tade wave now, because you know. Anyways, so yeah, that is the main Tade wave. Overall, I will give this main wave a 7 out of 10. Because, you know, they're not really necessary, but they're still cool. Outside you, little, outside, you know what? There we go, much better. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.
Also, Spring FNAF reviews plush movie possibly coming soon.